Jim, tell me about your boat.
So that sea change, that's a Ranger Tug R31. About 15,000 pounds actually sits right now. 50 gallons of diesel in it and water and stuff like that. It weighs 12,000 pounds empty. Putting it back in the water, ready for some cruising. Got the trim tabs all fixed up.
What was the length of your boat again?
31 feet.
31 feet.
Overall, it's about 35 feet long.
That's a
including the swim grid, everything off the back. So she takes up 35 feet of dock space. It's called an R31 sedan. Got a 300 horsepower Volvo Penta D4 turbo diesel engine.
Bow thrusters, stern thrusters.
Stern thruster.
Definitely made for the West Coast.
It's a very robust, solidly built boat. Beautifully finished inside, all teak interior. Full canvas enclosure at the back. Plenty of room.
She's a beauty.
There it is. Looking forward to it.
What's the retail on one of these if you're to buy one new?
Yeah, you want to. About 600 grand right now, Canadian. For a new one. Really a pricey boat, but it's kind of the Cadillac of that size. You can get a much bigger boat for that much money.
Yeah.
But this is built like it, as they say. But yeah, it's a beauty. I'm pretty fortunate to have this boat for the time I have it now.
It's quite the screen, eh?
Yeah, that's a nice big one. That's a 15-inch. So I can do like this, so home, I can go to combinations. That was just a chart. I usually do when I'm out, I go nav chart and sonar. So this is my navigation chart, and that's my depth sounder showing me the bottom and how many feet. And here I can zoom in and out, depending on how close I want to see. That icon right there is my boat, and that shows me that's moving along here. Zoom it in, so I can get a closer look at the contours, information, RPMs, engine temperature, speed, oil pressure, fuel use. I'm only using 0.6 of a gallon an hour right now.
We've been living in sin so long, all the feels are gone. Fella stopped me on the street last night, said everything's alright. Roller coaster, make it through the day upright. It seems your meal ticket is gone, but life goes on. I could never imagine something better. Yeah, right. Now you're cooking on high heat in the middle of the street. Roller coaster, take me to a better